The library card. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? I had a cough there for a second. I don't know why. Oh. Let me drink some water real quick. Alright, back to it. You're both too sweet, thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Yeah, you found any leads yet? Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl? She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic, I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick! But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? She has the key. Has a master key. Right, the birthday girl gets the birthday key. Tails. How did you forget that? Of course, it's birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye! Amy may... that's Espio. Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm, Yeah, let's do this. Starved! I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right about now. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now. I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio, the poet. Poetry. A resonant wait. Could I not read that? A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Oh man, does Espio even know any? Sure. Yeah! Right on the spot. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 dee 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 dee. I like these little chows. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. DGmania and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leaving the dining car? Oh sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through the library card, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. That was Espio. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yep! Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Well, she's always looking for something. She's looking for treasure. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back at the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left... Wait, are these actually moving? Man, I didn't even notice. Yeah, these are moving! After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car. Yeah, they're moving! Then entered the library card and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library card to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up on Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again locking the doors behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. Ah, that's the lounge car. Okay, I didn't know what it was. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it alright. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with the poem, I got you covered too. Thanks, guys. Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Okay, so we can talk to them. Oh, he's listening to music. He's, I'm guessing, trying to write more poems. Oh, we can go this way. Ah, a bookshelf. Oh, Professor Pickles! Yo! We finally get to see him in another Sonic game. Ah, the trash bin. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. Ah, really thought there'd be something there. DGmania, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah. We just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret. I'm sure of it. DGmania, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Well, was that supposed to be a compliment? Ah, the globe. The robot arm. Ooh. Chaos Cola. Wait, hold on, I need to go over here. Check out our book club. Book of the month? Gone Gal. Wow, I'd love to see the movie for that. Oh, that's it. Okay. A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. Why are you getting that reaction off of that? Hang in there. This little chow's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. Right? Yeah, it's just gonna say that that's locked. Oh, this table, okay. The shelf. Oh, better look at the, what was he? The conductor, right? The conductor? Yeah. And that's, yeah. Okay, what do I want to look at first? Let's look at these books right here. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. Why are you giving that face about these books on the ground? I mean, yeah. There are books on the ground, but still. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. Exactly. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. So it was speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. Let's go check what's over here. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush, puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. Yeah, for real, man, working so hard. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. DGmania, no! Don't fall asleep! There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time, I'd have 2 nickels! Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right? Okay, back to the game. Robot arm. Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone and do its thing. Let's leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Okay. Already checked that. The shelves, already checked that. We need to talk to them later. Can't go over there. There's that shelf and this shelf. Oh. We'll get to that last. Globe, this shelf, and this shelf. Let's check on this. Ooh, brochures. There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Ooh! DGmania, look at this. There's a couple maps here. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. The library map is added to your inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. That's it. I don't know why. It's getting hard for me to read. Nah, leave it. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Already seen that. No. Let's do the globe. A globe of our marvelous planet. What's it called? Is it Earth? No, it's not Mobius, or is it still not said? I think on Tales 2, they said that it was actually Earth. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. Like what countries? You gotta mention them. There's a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickles! He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. Yes, him and his sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? They've even been to space. Tell you about that? Found little creatures called wisps. Wisps. How do you even say that in wisps? Let's see. Just these two left. And then these two. Alright. I'll look at this. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop. Or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order but this one. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express manual is added to your inventory. Then what's this book? What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck, this reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Wait, what? Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. What? Oh man, that's it. That's all we're gonna get. Okay. No, yeah, it's just gonna. Okay, it's gonna say everything else again. I thought like if you press it again, something else will show up, but apparently not. Who do we want to talk to first? Espio. Fancy a poem? Can I get a poem about space? How about a poem about trains? Let's do space. I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace. So my antique I must now replace. What caused you to drop the vase? In space, too! Don't read too deeply, it's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? I wanna hear, what'll it be? Let's do trains. Locomotive. In motion. I think I lost my lotion. Oh god. Oh! Why would you need lotion, huh? The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion! Thanks? I actually really like that one. Huh. Okay. I have a poem about this. Oh. I just thought I might as well press it, you know, it always shows up there. Alright. My starved stomach babbled. Let me start over. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignore the grumbling tummy. For the eggs I received are scrambled, when I asked for my eggs sunny. Oh wow, we don't serve any eggs on the train, though. My talent is wasted on you lot. No, okay. Well, you know, no, never mind. Let's go here to Vector. Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. But you actually brought a meat cleaver? Yeah, exactly, Tails. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think you had a knife. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. No, yeah, it's just gonna say that. Okay. I like with the Espio you had multiple things you could... Yeah, let me just... Oh, yes, please, I'm starved! Actually, I'm off I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important. Then why would you show the menu to me? Come on, DGmania, why would you tease him like that? And here I thought I could trust you. You made a fool of me. Look, DGmania, you've made him a fool. Stop it with that face! Come on, DGmania, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool. Ha! Yeah. I smooth things over, but at what cost? Who do we want to... Oh no, we already... Okay, yeah, it was this. I forgot. Shadow supposedly walked through the library cart before going into the saloon car. Whoa, what? When Shadow left the library, he locked this door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is attuned. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened. Alright. Let's do... Fancy poem? No, just start interrogation. Oh, okay, well, both of them. So, the two of you... no, it's Vector. So, the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity. Why am I having so much trouble saying words? The validity of your alibis. DGmania and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library part. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library part to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need... Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Whoa, you really gotta work on that line right there, bro. Vector enjoys being social. Yeah, he does. Also, where's Charmy? Was he not invited? Actually, no, I don't think having a 6-year-old or however age he is, 8 years old, I think? Less than 10 years old, I believe. Child. It's in a murder mystery, you know? Maybe that's why they didn't bring him. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine in the saloon car, so figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what the book might be. DGmania, could you help me out? Alright, DGmania, what book do we think Espio may have been reading? Well, it's obviously gotta be one book. Wait a minute. Mirage Express Manual. An exhaustive manual of the Mirage Express many features and capabilities. Doesn't seem to mention how to drive the train, which would have been neat. So, what would the manual actually entail? Would it, like, show, obviously, everything else besides, how to drive the train, but would it show, you know, secret ways of going in and out of saloon cars? I'm just saying, that's a hunch we should probably be thinking about. Alright, this one. Yeah, that's right, we got you. A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Think! Oh, shoot! Okay. No! Ah! What's happening? Oh. Ah, okay. Oh, good, I got... Whew. Okay. I got 45. That's good. Ooh, a whole hour I've been recording now. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like this. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Espio. A butcher and a poet. Friendships can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. DGmania, if you don't mind. Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? It's not gonna show us. What do I want to press? Meeny, miny, this one. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself. Though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Really? Seems like Espio aced that quiz. DGmania, hit him with another one. Okay, which page do I choose? Page 15. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you are over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, DGmania. Let's see if Espio can go 3 for 3. Gotcha, which page should I pick last? 402. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? Should I just go ahead and say no? What happens if I say no? Nah, just guess. Totally, it's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we could... Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. DGmania? He always puts me on the spot. Okay, DGmania, I think we have to have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw Espio reading, but what? Shadow's lock. Please, pray tell what this has to do with anything. We're up, DGmania. Let's get our argument together. Another think. Alright. $50? I gotta get 50? Oh, there we go. Almost did not make it. Oh my god. Almost did not make it there. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library card, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left, Knuckles and Vector were in the saloon car. Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back to the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Espio's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in the book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear DGmania. I like that. One that I would love for Espio to solve. You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library card? I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading? Or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library card? What should I do? Oh man, what should I do? Alright. So, Shadow obviously went to the saloon car. He noticed him. But whenever Shadow went back, Espio apparently just didn't see him. But Vector said he remembers tapping him on the shoulder whenever he came back. Man, what should I do? You know what? I'm gonna join Tails. I'm gonna join Tails. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning and... DGmania, my favorite and beloved employee, please protect the passengers aboard the train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old people's soul to get sued. What? What are these? What are these? What are these little, like, flashbacks? He obviously didn't say anything like that, but it's funny. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Oh, okay, you were gonna speak up anyways. Tails! We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? Ah, an overhead map with the layout of the library shows and tables included. Yeah, so like he must have probably been looking away from like any type of entrance. Let's try that. Let's no. Why do we still have that? This one. Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. Oh, another one? Okay. No! Why did I do that? No! Dang it, I don't think I'm gonna... Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Yes, I made it! Just have to make sure I keep it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Good. Thought I wasn't gonna make it there. Oh, okay. the library map. Oh, I see! See the exits? They're right across from one another. A straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you'll have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow to not see him? Ah. Yeah. Right here, because there's a little shelf right here. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio, or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense. Why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio? There's just no way you would have seen him. Now you think? Now you're actually looking at it? I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it! Another pair of alibis! Validated! Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. Oh? It seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. I don't know why Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give them heck. And if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. What? At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, DGmania, let's see what's next. Yeah, coming. All right. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? All right, just one more look around. You can never spend too much time in a library. But what else could we... This bookshelf? No? Maybe these? Oh, okay, yeah, that already... A lot of these are knocked out by the train speeding up, but Rouge pulled a lot of these out searching for something. Oh, yeah, okay, we already... Yeah. I don't remember Espio being in there. Alright, yeah, let's just go ahead and go. No, Tails! God, mystery calls! Okay, the investigation continues. Yes, it does. Whoa. What? That little shout. Walter White! Walter White! Alright, that'll be it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. Finally getting to see Knuckles and... Who else? So yeah, Espio and Vector. And I don't know why I kept messing up towards the end of just my words. Maybe I'm a little tired. It is pretty late at night that I'm recording this. But if you enjoyed this, smash that like button and hit subscribe to keep up to date with my videos. And alright, that's gonna be it. Peace!